Good morning, world. It is currently 6:47 a.m. I told myself I was gonna fix my sleep schedule so that my circadian rhythm is on point, and that starts with going to sleep at the same time and waking up earlier. Like I woke up at 6:40, and I'm like, nah, I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like making a video. And then I really thought about it, and I'm like, but I do want to make the video. Like, that's the whole point. What do you mean? Ignore the mess, but, gotta do a quick wake up, you feel me? 50. Boom. Knocked out. The point of this video is to set my own example for overcoming mediocrity and just not settling for the norm. Because I found that I'd often tell myself I'd do certain things, but I wouldn't make the time for them. When really that's just a form of procrastination for me, but it went a little bit deeper. I had to ask myself, why am I doing it? And it's simply because I didn't want to face the uncomfortable nature of what making these types of videos are. It's like you're putting yourself out to the world, and you never know the response you're gonna get. So it's easier to just stay in your bubble and not do them and not take the risk. But I realize it's either you take the risk or you lose the chance, right? In this day and age, you see people blowing up doing absolutely whatever comes to their mind. So it's like if you have something of value to provide to the world, or you just have your own experiences to share that someone else could learn from, you're better off putting that out there, because what's the alternative? You keeping it to yourself and you having this dwelling on your mind, like you're just sucking your own energy away at that point. And I saw this one tweet that kind of stuck with me last night. It's essentially like, if you aren't actually going to put in the work to achieve the outcome you want, then there's no point in holding on to that outcome, because you're only draining your own energy. And I really thought about that, like, damn, that's so right. Like, so many of us long for this ideal future. You want to have this job, this business, make this amount of money, do X, Y, and Z, but you're not willing to do what it takes. It keeps you stuck. The only way to actually achieve whatever outcome you're dreaming of is to take that first step, because we only procrastinate because we look at the very end of the tunnel. We look at the top of the mountain, our end goal, and think, damn, it's going to take us so long to get there. When it's really just a step at a time, a day at a time. And once you start, the momentum builds. Like I found, even that's the same with fitness. Like once you start going to the gym once a week, you're like, I can go again. Oh, I can go 3, 4 times a week. And then as the months build, you start to see your physique change. And I'm trying to apply that mental logic to content creation and like actually doing the creative outlets I want to partake in. Like, I won't see results on day one or week one, maybe not even month one, but who knows what'll happen 6 months from now. Like, I'll never see the possible outcome of it if I don't push myself to do these things every day, or at least multiple times a week. So that's kind of what this video is, me holding myself accountable, but also telling you there's something you're gonna do, bro. Go start that shit, because the more you tell yourself you're gonna do it without actually doing it, you're just keeping yourself in place. You're not actually gonna go do it. We both know that. Tomorrow means never. So you just have to wake up and actually do it. Like I set the goal last night. I literally put on my board, I'm like, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna make the video first thing in the morning. And I woke up and I was like, I don't feel like doing it. And then I immediately thought that same second, like, nah, you be a bitch if you bitch out like this. That's crazy. And I immediately got up. So maybe all it takes is, a little self-deprecation, talk a little bit of shit to yourself, get yourself up. At least that's what works for me. I don't know if it's the same for you, but I feel like a lot of dudes operate like that. Like all you need is a little kick in the nuts and it'll get you running. But I feel like that's all I have to say, a little short one, but let's overcome mediocrity together. There's something you want to do, go do that shit.